Hello, everybody. Very welcome to this magical lecture. This is the video I'm sharing, really my true story, with definitely certain constraints because there are so many high level of spiritual powers we're working together, which is confined to particular human beings of certain spiritual awareness. Respecting this line of boundary, sharing my true experience, which is really mind blowing, shaking reality. Let us look at what happens when your manifestation comes in the reality. Okay, so basically, it is a journey. If you look at it, it's like a movie. Starts from a romantic meeting with your specific person. You really enjoy certain time and you also create negativity, and there are negative realities present around you. So you fall into that like a victim. Then there comes the period of separation, which is really horrible period where you are injured and your whole entire world is it's totally collapsed. It's totally like Hiroshima, Nagasaki, historical events. The life at one moment is really blossoming, blooming, heavenly garden, and another moment it becomes like dropped an atom bomb and everything is blasted. You're so injured, you're so terrifically gone out of your own control, your life has gone totally, and it really shakes you from your personal aspects of life, from your professional aspects of life. For me, I was really high on my personal life, on my professional life, and I got a public recognition at very young age. So by the time this happened in my life, I was already, uh, you know, a kind of a well-known, very reputed person. So the more is the difference in between this, more you feel, you know, like if somebody is just working and loses job, it is nothing. Somebody who is, always into the newspapers and a very popular, famous person, and suddenly the person gets vanished, from the media, from anything, that is really impact. Forget about on the people, on the life of that person. So this gradient, difference gradient really affects. So that was really huge for me. And then you are totally like swinging into the huge tornado. It takes some time for you to, get the proper direction. You're so bleeding, you're so injured, but finally you get the direction and you somehow get the courage and the power from within, and of course from God above, that comes in you, and so this power from within. makes you at least, you know, stand up and walk through that path. Then the journey begins, and in this journey, it takes much time to learn, to clear out your concepts. I'm not talking about belief, to clear out the concepts about any certain thing, what you are theoretically learning, then you are able to practically apply it to your situation. Then the part one is, you know, undo everything nonsense that you messed up with your beautiful life. You realize everything. God is within me. You realize universal laws of energy, and you actually are going through this spiritual awakening. When this begins and you start doing undo of all nonsense negativity, you are very dim light, you know, very dim light among all the darkness. So a lot of dark energies start attacking on you because they don't want the light to grow, you know. So this is the time when you really get lots of psychic attacks. You really get uh, lots of obstacles in whatever you're doing, whatever you're undoing, It takes much time to learn and to master this and to stabilize yourself and continue doing undoing all negativity and empowering yourself with the meditations, healing yourself with the meditation. And when you heal yourself, that is the point when you see the seeds are blooming. You see that um, you are changed, you know, from inside. People also notice drastic in my case the changes were so much, so the changes, the negativity, the gradient, the what gradient I was explaining you, it is a very huge gradient that I experienced in the dark phase and also in the light phase. So God gives you all the strength as God gave me, and the changes are seen. When the changes are seen, you are learning and applying the principles, and then you start creating more beautiful life. A lot of negativities are vanished by this time, and you are also a little bit doing better than better in terms of your own psychic protection, grounding yourself, doing a lot of meditations, and you are so much changed. The bad vibes, the low vibes are much more gone. And then actually you see the flower buds are there on the small, small, young, beautiful twigs that you planted. So you see beautiful things in your professional life. You see beautiful things in your personal life. You know, suddenly you connect with your specific person. This is the stage little prior to the final meeting, I tell you. But it starts giving you the, you know, budding flowers everywhere. Oh my God, I did it. Oh my God, it really works. You know, and that's how you then already are into your creative stage. You know how it works. You know it is working with you because, of course, it is always working, and that's the reason you created all that mess and negativity and darkness in your life. But now you are also able to apply it on your life to create more good, more better. You understand this thing because initially you do not understand it really works in this way, and you're still seeking some guidance outside. You're still seeking what should I do, you know, outside. That everything stops and you are really at this stage when you start seeing these flower buds of your creation, you are much more stable, I would say. Okay, internally you're much more stable, you're much more confident, and you feel like yes, and you enjoy all the fun doing in it. Wow, it really works, so let me try in this also. And then suddenly you start getting few other beautiful creations in your life. And then what happens is, always remember one punchline, contrast creates positivity. Okay, because contrast and the darkness is there to show you what you do not want. Okay, it is there to tell you that you do not want to continue on this path, or you should not go on this path as well, and it pushes you on the other path. This is what exactly happened in my case. As I continue, with my meditation, not just you are by this time you are totally psychic, and you start working totally on the higher level. You are receiving the messages, you are receiving the guidances, you are doing everything perfectly fine. I mean, you are living life as human beings are made to live on this beautiful Mother Earth, and you are connected with your pet birds, pet animals, the animal spirits and all, because everything is love. So when you are love, you connect with lots of love energy. And what happens is, actually, I was in this loving energy for quite some time, and then suddenly, uh, you know, I got a big shaky moment joke. Now you're positive, you're creating all good, your life is good, you're already on very high vibes, you're seeing everywhere. A lot of negativities are removed. And what happens is the negativity removal is still continues. So as the major block gets removed, it is always, remember, it's the law of the universe, vacuum law of the universe. The bigger the energy gets cleared up, bigger the thing is coming up over there. So old energy must go in order to let the new energy appear. So what happened is I got this big shaky moment, and by this time I'm sensing everything in my meditations, seeing everything, and I know what is coming to me now, and exactly I sense everything perfectly, and I know everything perfectly before it occurs in this reality physical plane, 3D. And suddenly this big joke of negativity. Then what happens is it really made me run to my higher authority, my mentor spiritually, so much high power than all of us. And these spiritual mentors connect you in the darkness phase when you are about to begin your journey. That occurred with me. And then they do not help you, because they want you to develop. You to go through all the spiritual awakening, work on yourself. They are not going to do it for yourself. You have the power, so you are going through this awakening. This is your journey of life, and they want you to, you know, be empowered. And I was not able to meet this very divine person when I was going through these psychic attacks and little bit of negativities. The initial I explained the negativity removal stage. But at this stage, I had absolutely no option than rushing to, and everything was extremely contrast. Like, in spite of doing, meditations and everything, of course, what happens is you handle the situation absolutely calmly, without having any adverse effect. But the impact of that is so much that it literally made me stop my all work, and I rushed to her without any appointment or something. I had no clue if she's going to meet me. I was not even knowing the address because I hardly went to her, once or twice, and I just had it, in my reference. That's the postal address. How to reach there or something that was totally out of my this thing. But God connected me with the best person, the love, another love, the person who loves me. Like, the person who is lifetime acting as my guardian angel, you can literally say, you know. And in that contrast situation, I rushed to her and I literally manifested this because just the day before I wrote it, sent over a text. One day I'm going to meet you and ask you the questions, and it will literally because when you're vibrating so high, you just meet, you know, like a drug, like, and your vibe matches. So this was a huge thing. And what happens is in this meeting, she advised there were two options uh, in the situation that was created, not by me, by other negative person. And she asks you to choose the option that you really don't want, you know, and you feel that uh, that option is not of love. So uh, because of love and trust on God, on her, on yourself, you just say, okay, you know, you listen to her. And then what happens is, even though that was extreme negative situation, I flipped the situation to the positive, and I was able to, make more positive creativities out of that. That was really miraculous, and I allowed that negativity, huge negativity, to go out of that particular area, and that made really huge difference. Instantly next day, uh, I saw the miracle. I mean, the night I was not able to sleep, 4 a.m. I was awake with all these thoughts, and I was like, I'm manifesting something. I'm on that path. I know I am meditating, but why I'm getting these thoughts? What is this happening? And this is the angelic hour, and I'm communicating with everybody. And what is this happening? And in meditation, you start seeing these things and intense emotions. Like, I was just like, stop the meditation, cry, 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 stop the meditation, cry, 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 and I see everything super clearly. And next day morning, you know, the night I was feeling like, not negative. When I was seeing and crying, that was not negative. Okay, that was not negative that I gave my emotions to. I felt intense love about the everybody involved in that, and it was related with my uh, huge manifestation coming here. And then I tell you, it is mind-blowing miracle. Night I felt like, wow, this is adventurous and this is really uh, making huge difference. It is not ordinary, and I was not negative. I was like, wow, it's so much adventurous. I'm feeling so much excited. And what this one night is going to do, this night is connecting me with all my great desires. And next day morning, boom, I got the love of one of the love in my life, not the specific person kind of a thing. Another beloved family relation, which was a little spoiled since years, and I was not able to do anything because I was simply doing it to calm it, not to increase the negativity. And suddenly, I just got a lot of love, and it really changed all my life because I had to work simultaneously on manifesting my greatest desire, biggest manifestation, and protecting myself from these negativities. And what happened is the negativity also went out from my space. The energy was cleared, and I also did other energy clearing practices and increasing love in the space. And I got the uh, loving person, another loving person in my family, back with the love, and all old things they were going on since years, they were miraculously solved. And now I'm feeling like, wow, I'm so much prosperous. And when I actually looked into my, you know, all things that I'm noting it down, what I'm sensing, what is coming to me, all that is here. It didn't come exactly as I thought, or we would see, it's like a movie and everything will come plainly, one after another, one after another. No, lot of things that I planned after my specific manifestation, they are also here now, you know, and everybody has taken their own possession. And I just read all those and I was stunned. I said, oh my God, this everything is here. So uh, I really have to, be focused and get grounded because it is huge change in the physical plane, that made my routine slight different because I'm really very meditating and very self-disciplined person. So anybody changing my schedule is really a big deal. And this changed my schedule a little, and big things are moving in the physical reality. Really, I was shaking, and I was connecting with some person suddenly, uh, and I don't know why I'm connecting with these people, and still it was very shaky, very much ungrounded, and I concentrated, I meditated, and then I was, being guided that everybody is a medium. See what is the message coming to you, see what is coming to you, and I balanced myself, I grounded myself, and now I'm able to see the situation. Hey, hello, excuse me, what is going on? And this is actually here. It really shakes your reality so much. I tell you, actually, you feel, uh, slight giddiness, slight being ungrounded. You really have to ground yourself because all these beautiful creations that you created, they are coming here. And what happens is, always remember when it is coming here, the old energy goes out, you know, and that gives you the joke, big shaky moment, you know, like when we do any energy clearing practices, you know, and how it detoxes within the body. So when big energy gets cleared up from your life, and it really creates big events and makes impact on your schedule, on the energetic space around you, really changes. I mean, totally, the changes are here landed already in the physical plane. So it is very the bigger the manifestation, the bigger the gradient that you are going to feel, of course, and that's the thing. And it really feels like a lot of pressure on my chest. And pressure is not because I'm worried about, you know, absence of that, like it was in the beginning of the journey. You really see, it is here, and you really know its impact on your life. It really shakes you so much. Even though you have created, you can also sense it is coming. And I tell you, being alone in the home, I said to myself, oh my god, it's so crowdy. I really need some peace. The all energy, all other people that you are sensing all around you, all these big events that you are sensing all around you, really, I mean, it depends on individual uh, spiritual power of, you know, psychic ability. Because I'm super, super uh, powerful, sensitive, I can just get the things. It is it is not a video or audio that really, I'm recording for any particular purpose, just for the sake of the recording. Really, when things are happening in my life, and uh, it was 2 to 3 days of period when I was in that energy and managing all that energy, balancing it with my all spiritual routine. And finally, after 3 days, I am able to record this, because the happening is actually still taking place. It is still taking place, So, and it really gears up the momentum, and I know what things are coming, and I'm really, we meditate and we see our loving manifestation, and we feel all that fun and joy. But actually, I tell you what I feel like. I feel like, some huge pressure on the chest, because it is not just your specific person, not just your wedding coming to you, but it creates a life altogether. You know, all your social life, your family life, your relatives, your professional life, and lots of changes in this physical plane, in your lifestyle, in your routine, and in everything. And it is not just one person coming, you know all these things suddenly come into the light, as of, they were just like a curtain was there on this entire huge world, and the curtain suddenly gets on the upper side, and you see this massive world, you know. This is coming to you, and it is your world. And after doing all these, understanding how to live life and being so much meditating person, self-disciplined, grounding, and all these things, and having a very good spiritual routine, and what a big change coming here, landing here in this physical plane, and this change and that energy is just affecting you. It is done already. You only have done it. But when it comes, what you feel is this like huge uh, pressure on the chest. Like somebody has kept a huge weight on your chest, and that's what I'm feeling like. And I was just, one moment like, oh my God, what a negative impact event is happening. And on the night, I mean, in the night time, I'm feeling like, wow, adventurous. It's going to take me to something great, and something awesome is happening. I can sense that. And you see, oh my God, this is coming to me. And you're grounding yourself. You're grounding yourself. You are being focused, and you're seeing. It's just a matter of being aware, and as we all have learned, and you just be aware. You just look, oh my God, this is coming here. This is my manifestation. Or this is my specific person. And you just open your eyes, and you're not just looking into the center of the screen. You also look at the left side of the screen, and there is another the focus light, and you see, oh my God, this is coming. And then you see on the right side, oh my God, all these things are also coming. Like entire thing is already here on the physical plane, and you get mega delivery. And really, I mean, it is something that you really need. Sometimes calm for yourself, you know, just relax, calm, have some your time. Everything is done, everything is already here. And I also cried so much remembering all my journey. Yes. And like we feel all beautiful moments, and leaving the stage in life, these people, everybody who was around you in this tough time, because you have seen a lot of detox, social detox, and people draining out of your life. And by this time, you're already so set to have your own space, being self-loving person, and you enjoy time alone. Like you need peace of mind because you know how things work, and you know how to create. And you're also sensing when the things are coming, so you know everything. And suddenly it's not just the one person, the whole crowd is coming to you. I really feel like I need more time alone to sit calm, relax, and deep breathe. And when I'm feeling this, when I'm alone in a home, not just in a room, when I'm alone in a home, when I'm sensing this, I'm seeing all these things, it just gives me big, I mean, a bunch of butterflies in my stomach, huge pressure on my chest. So, beyond our relationship coming back in our life, beyond ex coming back, beyond your specific person meeting you after so many years. I am sensing so many other beautiful creations that are coming in our life because we have life together, you know. So when we both are so powerful, have gone through the spiritual awakening, and we are coming together, it's a whole world of love that comes to you. And I'm sensing all that, and I'm just, oh, while recording this, also I'm feeling this. And I think I'm going to feel this for some time. It is just meditation and deep breathe, and that's the only way to handle all these things neutrally. Otherwise, do not go into the flow of that energy because you are the center, created everything, and you are going to manage and organize everything. And that is the success key, in your life. When so many things are around you, manage everything very well, keeping the space for everything in your life for every individual. And uh, then life becomes phenomenally good, you know. So what happens when your manifestation comes here, when your specific person comes here? So many things happen. It is not just him, and it is not just the excitement of having him on call. You know, I also felt um, I actually took a step back in initiating communication with him that I was always doing in this period, because I sensed that it's my time to move from my home, from my parents, from my family, and suddenly it's a typical stage of a girl getting married, and I see a lot of relatives and family members, those who have loved me so much, and this big thing going to shake them. How it I can actually see. I'm not doing it consciously, but I actually saw, and that's what is happening in all these 2 3 days. It is just a cry. It's a lot of love of everybody, and you're moving from one family to another, and you know what you have done for your specific person. You know how much he loves you. You know how much you love him, and what is the power of love. You know how you did all these things for him, and how much both of you are one, how much both of you want each other. And it's so much of love in both the families. So leaving one family and going into another is a big pressure on the chest. How to handle? And only thing is, because I'm meditating, I'm sensing all these things, and my divine mentor, she knows actually everything. She hinted me the my family members are yet not aware of this whole world behind the curtain that I can see, and that my uh, divine mentor can see. I can actually sense and feel the reactions of these people who are really uh, heart melting, and managing so much love is a big pressure on the chest. You know, this is how you feel when your manifestation is coming in terms of your specific person and your wedding coming to you, and sharing it with everybody, so that as you are attracting this. you are somehow close to these vibes, and your vibes are changed, and you just get that. So meeting my specific person is now more complex emotional thing, because seeing him is our union. Seeing him is all my meditation work for all these years. It was years. And seeing him tells me I have to leave behind love of my, my loving parents, my loving family, you know. And we have already seen what is the separation in this journey, leaving love. It is not the separation. All parents are very happy. And anyways, nowadays we are always connected. Technology and everything is here. But still, meeting my specific person now is pressure on my chest. And I thought initially, we are going to cry together. We are going to fight, or we are going to hug each other, that kind of thing. But when you see all massive world coming to you along with this one specific person, and you see what love stands behind you, and you're walking these two steps away from this huge love, I'm really sensing the magnetic pull, of this love. And I have to take these two steps towards my specific person, who is again the divine love. So it is not going from, I remember now Abraham Hicks, she says, from here to there, you cannot ever go, I'm moving from love to love. I'm not moving from unloved to love vibrations. You cannot be there from here. You have to be on the same vibe. So I am having intense magnetic pull. And can you now imagine this intense magnetic pull from both the sides of my body? From the front side, where he is standing in front of me with the watery eyes, and from the back side, my loving parents standing in front of, at the back of me, you know, and I can really sense the pull of love. So I'm moving from love to love, and really making me cry, change my voice. It's the magnitude and the gradient that I'm feeling is supreme high. So, when huge energy changes are there, we feel the energy change and we ground ourselves. That is happening, and I simply need more grounding. So, let me tell you that also. Drink a lot of water and keep deep breathing. You will be grounded. Recite some beautiful stotras, hymns, or whatever prayers of your God, because now we know everything. We know how to pray. Yeah, definitely. Do it in that way. Thank your God, definitely. I'm not talking about that prayer. The stotras and hymnas and chantings, they really make you calm because of their sound vibe. And you're calm, you're grounded, you're focused, and just connected with God. Nothing else. So God can make you grounded and perfectly in the receiving mode, because the huge and bigger is the energy coming to you, like, catching the cricket ball, versus catching some huge ball bigger than the cricket. You need more widely open hands to receive this. So your God will do this thing for you. Just stay grounded and connected with your God. That's it. So I hope this will really shake you and ground you as well. Be in a receiving mood, everybody. Lots of love and light.